I got a 1570 on my SAT, and this is literally the exact plan that I followed to prepare at the last minute for my test. This video will literally reveal exactly what you need to know for the SAT, because the truth is that the SAT is not necessarily confusing. It is literally the exact same topics, the exact same content, year after year after year. So the good news is that I can show you literally every single topic that you need to know in just one video. So here are the instructions really quick for how you can get the most out of this video. First, what I'm gonna do is show you a real sample SAT question for every single topic. And then what I want you to do is ask yourself, would I freak out if I saw this question on my SAT? If not, then great. Don't waste your time studying for topics that you feel confident about. But if you see one of these questions and think to yourself, man, if I saw this on an SAT, I would just freak out and I wouldn't even know how to approach it, that's a pretty good indicator that you probably need to learn how to do that topic. So each question will be accompanied by whatever topic it actually covers. So you basically have two options. You can either just look up that topic on YouTube or something so that you can find videos related to it, or join SAT Masterclass for free videos on literally every single topic. And one more quick note, this video will only cover the math section, and that's simply because you're not going to be able to improve your reading and writing section score much the night before your test. It's a much more nuanced section, and the truth is that you're gonna get the most bang for your buck by just maximizing the math section as much as possible. And remember, this video won't teach you every single topic, but rather help you identify which topics, hopefully the few, that you need to review the night before your test. So because of that, this video is a little bit faster paced because it's specifically for last minute studiers. So pause the video after each question if you need to really decide if you feel confident about that question or if you feel like it's a topic you need to review. And you don't need to fully solve each question, just gauge how confident you'd feel if you saw it on your test. So without further ado, here is a sample problem for every single SAT topic in the math section. So first is equivalent expressions, and here's what a problem might look like for that. For what value of x is the given expression equivalent to 70n to the power of 30x, where n is greater than 1? Now, once again, make sure you pause after every single topic and make sure that you would know how to do this problem. Next is nonlinear equations and systems of equations. In the given equation, c is a constant. The equation has exactly one solution. What is the value of c? So that's what that would look like. The next topic is nonlinear functions. Here's a sample problem. A culture of bacteria is growing at an exponential rate as shown in the table above. At this rate, on which day would the number of bacteria per milliliter reach 5.12 times 10 to the 8th? The next topic is linear equations in one variable, and this is what a problem might look like. This is kind of a bit of a word problem. Hector used a tool called an auger to remove corn from a storage bin at a constant rate. The bin contained 24,000 bushels of corn when Hector began to use the auger, and after 5 hours of using the auger, 19,350 bushels of corn remained in the bin. If the auger continues to remove corn at this rate, what is the total number of hours Hector will have been using the auger when 12,840 bushels of corn remain in the bin? The next topic is linear equations in two variables, and here's a sample problem for that. The graph of the equation ax plus ky equals 6 is a line in the xy plane where a and k are constants. If the line contains the points -2, -6 and 0, -3, what is the value of k? So figure out if you know how to approach that problem. Then linear functions is the next topic. So the cost of renting a backhoe for up to 10 days is $270 for the first day and $135 for each additional day. Which of the following equations gives the cost y in dollars of renting the backhoe for x days, where x is a positive integer and x is less than or equal to 10? Next is linear inequalities, and so a sample problem for this would be Adam's school is a 20-minute walk or a 5-minute bus ride away from his house. The bus runs once every 30 minutes, and the number of minutes w that Adam waits for the bus varies between 0 and 30. Which of the following inequalities gives the values of w for which it would be faster for Adam to walk to school? So the next topic is systems of linear equations, and so this might look like this problem, which is in the given system of equations, p is a constant. If the system has no solution, what is the value of p? Then the next topic is area and volume. A cube has an edge length of 68 inches. A solid sphere with a radius of 34 inches is inside the cube, such that the sphere touches the center of each face of the cube. To the nearest cubic inch, what is the volume of the space in the cube not taken up by the sphere? Now, the next topic is circles, and so the problem for this one is in the xy plane, the graph of 2x squared minus 6x plus 2y plus 2y squared plus 2y equals 45 is a circle. What is the radius of the circle? So this one tests your knowledge of the circle equation. The next topic is lines, angles, and triangles. And so this question asks, in the figure AC equals CD, the measure of angle EBC is 45 and the measure of angle ACD is 104 degrees. What is the value of x? The next topic is right triangles and trigonometry. So this one just simply asks, what is the value of sine of x? The next topic is evaluating statistical claims. And so this problem says a sample of 40 fourth grader students was selected at random from a certain school. The 40 students completed a survey about the morning announcements and 32 thought the announcements were helpful. Which of the following is the largest population to which the results of the survey can be applied? The next topic is one variable data. So this one says the dot plots represent the distributions of values in data sets A and B. Then we have the two dot plots. And then it says which of the following statements must be true. 1, the median of dataset A is equal to the median of dataset B, and 2, the standard deviation of dataset A is equal to the standard deviation of dataset B. Now the next topic is percentages, and so the problem for this one says a school district is forming a committee to discuss plans for the construction of a new high school. Of those invited to join the committee, 15% are parents of students, 45% are teachers from the current high school, 25% are school and district administrators, and the remaining 6 individuals are students. How many more teachers were invited to join the community than school and district administrators? Next thing we're going to look at is probability. And so for this one, we have this graph given here, and it says the same 20 contestants on each of 3 days answered 5 questions in order to win a prize. Each contestant received 1 point for each correct answer. The number of contestants receiving a given score on each day is shown in the table above. No contestant received the same score twice on 2 different days. If a contestant is selected at random, what is the probability that the selected contestant received a score of 5 on day 2 or day 3, given that the contestant received a score of 5 on 1 of the 3 days? This next topic is ratios, rates, proportions, and units. So for this one, the question is if 4a over b equals 6.7 and a over bn equals 26.8, what is the value of n? And then the next topic is sample statistics. So for this one, it says a city has 50 city council members. A reporter polled a random sample of 20 city council members and found that 6 of those polled supported a specific bill. Based on the sample, which of the following is the best estimate of the number of city council members in the city who support the bill? And then finally, we're looking at 2 variable data, which is the last topic. And in this one, it says the scatter plot above shows the size X and sale price Y of 25 houses for sale in town H. Which of the following could be an equation for a line of best fit for the data? So now hopefully you know exactly what topics you need to review in the last minute for your SAT. But if you're still looking for some more help with the SAT math section, here are some videos that will probably help you out. And I'll see you in the next video.